Hello, everyone! Welcome to episode 17 of the Crooked Moon. I am your host, B, your dungeon master and such, and here with me tonight are my wonderful players and friends who are going to, you know, uh, have a lovely, normal time. Uh, so, to herald in this fun and normal party that they're totally going to be engaging in, um, I want to remind first that our content warnings for the night are burning alive, devil worship, execution, kidnapping, religious conflict, grooming, and allusions to SA. Take care of yourself first, as always. With that said, I'm going to introduce my players. Introduce yourself, your character, and since it's been a bit, tell us just like a single fun little thing that's happened recently for you. Starting with Sleepy.
Hello, everybody. My name is Sleepy Rain, or whatever the hell you want to call me. This is my channel, and I play Liliah. She is our warlock. I wanted to say like 20 things at once, and they all got mixed up in my brain. You want to support me? Like, comment, subscribe, make the algorithm happy, and I'll be happy. As for a good thing that happened recently, I'm gonna say the obvious. I got to see my homies in real life. Hi, homies.
Hey, homie.
I
hate
breached
you for taking
containment.
that.
Suck my peen.
Beautiful. Next up then is Juno.
Hi, hello. My dog was being a menace. Hi, it is me, Juno Crowva. My pronouns are he, him, and on this here podcast, I play Boone, whose pronouns are also he, him. He is a Relicborn, rogue. Things to promote. My webcomic, Back from the Brink, is back from the dead. You can read it every other Tuesday on Webtoon and Tumblr. And if you would like to read it early and also maybe support me, you can read it tomorrow. If you give me some money over on Patreon, then you get it a little bit early before everybody else. Other things to promote, my usual commissions are open as well. So if you would like me to draw quite literally anything for you, my commissions are open for the month now that I am back from trip. I stream now. Don't know my schedule for this week. Stay tuned. I have a lot of projects at the moment.
Very
so awesome.
fair. What? Do you think Brink is the neat thing then?
Brink can be the neat thing. Go. If you like demons and detectives and ghosts, go read it. It's fun.
It's really cool. You should do it.
Oh yeah. Next up then is Krysta.
Hello, everyone. My name is Krysta. My pronouns are she, they. I am playing tonight Eeran, our Gnarlborn Paladin, whose pronouns are any. I don't have anything to promote tonight. However, as for cool things that happened recently, I finally got a new car, and I am very excited. And a little food for you, Juno. Her name is Akasha.
Oh, wonderful. I love that.
Thank you.
Awesome. Next up then is Bubblytarts.
Hello, chat. I'm Bubbly. I use she's a pronouns, and tonight I am playing Florian, the shifter wizard, whose pronouns are he, him. Super excited to be back for Moon. If you want to support me, I am Bubblytarts on basically any sort of social media you can think of. Currently, I don't have much else to promote, but that's because I am working on getting a commissions sheet ready to go. So you can expect to see that in the future. But that is currently underway, so really, if you just like my stuff, go find me on social medias. I'm gonna be more active on them. Promise!
Awesome. And that leaves Becca.
I'm Becca. My pronouns are she, her, and I play Hattie, our fairy sorcerer who also uses she, her. I'm the one person who doesn't make things in the set of crazy talented folk. And yeah, I love consuming the cool things these people make. I am definitely suggest commissioning Juno. Art is phenomenal. Gestures, Vanna White style to the screen. And makes giant eyes at Bubbly's commission possibility. Have I done any interesting thing? I had summer camp. I had the STEM workshop this week, but I don't necessarily count that as a fun thing.
It's kind of neat, though.
Yeah,
it is.
We shot off rockets, which went pretty cool. One of them, where my school is located, there's a bunch of row homes behind it. And one of the rockets landed on the roof of a row home, which is pretty funny.
What is a row
Ain't getting
home?
that anytime.
Row house?
It's kind of like townhouses, but like more industrial looking.
Oh, okay.
Do you know how like townhouses look like houses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dan. That's so helpful. These are typically all like mostly like brick facades and have really flat roofs, and they're like crammed together. This might be more of a local thing than I thought it was.
No, that's interesting, though.
I'm sure
No,
that we have something like that. The word just may not exist.
Yeah.
It's funny, if I Google it, it comes up with my area.
That's funny.
So
I'm
Now-
pretty sure they've got a bunch of them in Britain.
I will
believe
put in
But yes.
Yeah?
these.
Neat.
I put in chat these things.
Gotcha. But yeah, very quickly for myself. Hi, I'm B. I am the DM. I am here on Sleepy's channel frequently. I also write books in the DM's Guild. Thumbs up. Feel free to check those out. Also, please check out the socials for Sleepy's for Sleepysheepy Productions. Thumbs up, double thumbs up. Cool thing. Not only did I get to see the homies, I got to go to the Pokemon fossil exhibit for a second time. Thumbs up. But with that, how about we dive right back to where we were last time, yeah? Because the party last session ended split up. Always a wonderful thing for them to be.
Sure did.
For those who do not remember, Liliah is currently with Lenore and Father Renetheir back in the Crimson Monastery. Hattie and Florian have decided to do a bit of a walkabout to see some areas, while Eeran and Boone have encountered a bit of a creature in the woods.
A creature feature.
In the lovely words of the Princess Bride. Ah, yes. Where were we? Oh, Pit of Despair.
Yeah.
So,
God,
I'm gonna.
Sorry, I love Princess Bride.
Princess Bride's great.
It's a good movie.
I'm gonna leave you two in the pit of despair for a moment longer. I think. Let's
Oh no.
let's take this first with Hattie and Florian. To remind you where you are a bit off to the side of the center of the monastery. This is sort of this outdoor courtyard. There seems to be a connecting place into the monastery, like these upper balconies that people from the monastery can go out and stand and look down upon this courtyard. Otherwise, there's a few benches all the way in the back, but it's mostly a standing area with a central fire pit, very large fire pit, and some angel statues and such. Florian, you have said your quiet prayer.
Yes, my very normal, very quiet prayer.
Yeah, of course. Is there anything else you want to do here, or is that sort of the extent of your business? And for Hattie, who actually, fun question, Florian. Has Hattie ever seen you do anything like
Definitely not a proper prayer. I do not think that Florian is someone who would not in general, but especially not in front of people, a like actual religious performance in some way. Whether it's clear that he means it in some degree, but you've never seen him do anything so overtly like that before. So it's a little hard to tell if he's like how engaged he is or what part of it he's engaged in, but he clearly needed something out of this. But no, I think it's a very out of the ordinary experience.
Hattie's not really going to address it. She clocks it, but she's not really going to address it.
Yeah.
Just because, like, that's, you know, it's a really personal thing. And, you know, we are aware at this point that Florian is not from here, so, you know.
Yeah.
You know,
Fair enough.
you do you.
Is there anything else
I'm
you
trying to
want
look
to
back.
Yeah, is there anything else about this area you want to kind of get a feel for, or just enjoy the space?
So, question about this fire pit.
Of course.
So, how would one describe this fire pit? In the sense of, like... So, like, you know, you have fire pits that are, like, giant bowls and stuff, you know, like you might have in your backyard, but bigger.
Of course, of course.
And then there's, like, you know, fire pits that seem to indicate dubious things.
What a fascinating distinction. Things to note about this fire pit. It is quite wide. It is not very deep. It is quite wide. There is the sense that it has been used quite recently. I did mention that last time.
Yes.
Make me an investigation check, Hattie.
Hold on, give me 2 seconds to finish my notes on the fire pit.
I assume Florian is not in a position to be rolling investigation checks on the fire pit. You can tell me
Not
if
on
I'm
the
incorrect.
I don't think on the fire pit
Okay.
specifically. I know that his plans were just in general to be like walking around. I'm buying you time, Becca. Walking around. He definitely wants to check out the area, but that's what he's been doing already. But I think like if Hattie's doing this like while he's all in his business, then no, he's not paying that much attention to it.
Alright. That is a investigation, correct?
Yes.
15. I rolled my pretty new Tasha dice.
What was it again? Sorry, you cut out like the key syllable.
Of course. 15.
15. That's a good number. With a 15, I will tell you, Hattie, that there is an unmistakably unsettling smell coming from this fireplace. It is not the smell of... Well, there is the smell of burning wood, but there is something else. And,
That. Hate that.
Ignore it. Cool.
Me, Becca has suspicions. I don't
We totally
know
don't know what that is.
Hattie,
Yeah.
I don't know if Hattie has any sort of background or rationale to make the same Becca.
yeah. I understand.
Like, I just can't think of
A
anything
reason.
in her background to have her notice this smells. So, yeah. Oh, that'd be really great. Yeah, if they were here, that would be helpful.
Yeah.
But they're gonna
But for
go,
now,
you know.
People can
Yeah.
see chat.
but for now, there is, yeah.
So, oh, awesome. Yeah, no, she's just weird vibes from the fire pit.
Yep. Florian, you
Cool.
wrap up what you're doing, and you can tell that Hattie seems a little disconcerted. is there anything you want to do?
Honestly, he assumes that the disconcerting is from him because he had a legendary crash out in front of her. So he's like, yeah, I'm the disconcerting thing. Uh-huh. Smells kind of weird here because I'm a dog. Let's go. Because he's fine.
You are also fucking stupid.
Listen, I imagine that with his doggy nose, he can smell the smell, and he's just like, yup, everything sucks here. Don't even worry about it. I do still want to, like, walk around. If you would think that justifies a different sort of investigation or perception or insight check, then I would love to do that.
I can let you
that's
do
up to you.
You could do either investigation or perception. Unless you think Florian's focusing on the magic side, then I'd allow Arcana, but if you think he's just, like, looking, I would give that investigation or perception.
Investigation, then.
Okie doke.
That is... Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
24.
Ooh.
Florian,
Dang. Oh boy.
you take a few steps back, and you're able to see the courtyard from a different perspective. Bit of a distance, right? And it's from that distance that this scene and setup vibe shifts to you. In the understanding that you have seen depictions of things like this in books and stories. And I think the thing that really sets you off with that high of a roll is you see off to the side a giant wooden beam that has burns at the bottom, but perhaps is used to fasten something or someone upright to it.
Ah. Florian, who... I'm so sorry that he's already like this at top of session. The energy's finally carrying over. Hattie, I think you see him take a couple steps back. He does the, like, dad thing of, like, putting his hands on his hips, kind of looks over, and then you see him freeze, and the big smile comes back and goes, oh! Okay! Yeah! Hey, Hattie. So I know that I was done here, and we can go, like, up to you, of course. I'd still like to take a look around. Out of curiosity, so I want... This is gonna sound a little funky. Are there any stories about, like, witches here that, like... You know, witches that people don't like? Weird question. I'm setting the scene. I shouldn't be doing that. He points dramatically. I don't really need to know your answer. He points and then immediately puts his hand down and goes, right, subtlety. The pole I just pointed at dramatically.
Oh my god.
So...
Hattie, how are you doing in response to this?
I think Hattie's looking... Oh! Hold on, sorry, there's an ant crawling across my computer.
I'm
Apologies.
so sorry for his energy. It's really funny.
No, you were perfectly fine. I just have ants out of nowhere, and I don't know where they're coming from. It's a good time. Sorry, refocusing. Crash out. I think Hattie is kind of, like, picking up, like, weird smell, very specific question about, you know, things. I would assume that is a thing that Hattie would be able to recognize, like, did they burn witches in here? Like,
Hattie, have you ever heard of the Salem witch trials?
The answer, to the best of your ability outside of this place, is it's come up in stories. Factions have done some strange rituals and self-sacrificial things in the past, but proper burning of people who are found heretical, perhaps, for lack of a better word, It's whispered on the winds about certain, like, sects and cults, but it's not something you've ever truly experienced.
Well, supposedly it's a thing. I can't say for any certainty. She's gonna kind of look, like, kind of squint at the fire pit.
With
I
the
think
beam
I
and
see
everything
what you're
Florian,
going for.
yeah, with everything Florian is telling you and the implications of that beam of wood, I think you can put together what that means.
And what did they call those knights? What did they call them again?
Oh, in 2 days there will be the Night of Flames. You're invited to it.
Well,
Hattie, we're so fucked.
so, do you think it's us or Liliah?
He looks at her with horror. I didn't realize there could be in either or. I'm gonna stick with us, which is what not us, because we are good members of the church. Yes, it might be us. Just don't, as long as we don't do anything, we're guests. We are guests. And
We haven't. There's nothing in this moment to give them a thing to add us to the next night.
There's nothing that would put us in. And we are guests of Liliah, and they like Liliah, so I'm not gonna think about the other thing that you said. And he gives her a double thumbs up. As long as we don't do anything stupid. And then, I mean, she can't stay if they do that.
No, Florian. It's us. We're gonna do something stupid. Maybe not this stupid, but we're gonna do something stupid.
We're not gonna. Well, we can.
She just gives him a look, like.
We
Come
can
on.
last 48 hours. Then we can be stupid. 48 hours, it's fine.
Yes. 48 hours of being incredibly pleasant and what is the word I'm going for?
Well, then we can
Not
get Liliah
sociable.
out of here.
Civil.
Civil, thank you.
48 hours of being civil. Yeah, we can do that. And then, if something bad happens, because of course we don't want anything bad to happen.
No.
But it won't. It won't happen, or he's starting to run out of ways to say the same thing over and over again. But no one will stand for this. It's fine. We knew that something was up. This is the thing that's up. We can make sure that it doesn't happen, and then everything will be fine. It'll be resolved.
Florian,
We'll have.
Florian. If this is a part of their, she makes like vague arm gestures, religious rites, we can't stop it without major problems.
We also can't let it happen. We can't just. We're invited. We can't stand there.
No, but we just have to be smart about it. Until we
get that. It's fine.
Yeah. So, this dinner this evening, how nice do you think we're supposed to dress?
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna dress as nice as what I brought with me, which is not enough, but it's fine.
We still have Philip's little suit, right?
Meh.
Yeah.
Or does Liliah still have that?
I will double check.
Meh.
My stuff. We'll find out.
Well, we should also make sure to get him cleaned up as well.
Meh.
Yes.
And
Because I'm assuming Philip has not been in his suit as we've been traversing.
Probably not. But
Oh,
that's
no.
more of a Liliah question, but I would think not, because then it would get dirty all the time.
I didn't think that far ahead.
That's okay.
I always kind of imagined a minute.
Well, then we have to make sure to clean the suit, and that is what we do until the dinner party.
It
Meh.
works.
Yes, we are going to go clean ourselves and the goat.
Beautiful. You leave this place with a bit of your hackles raised. Meanwhile, I'm gonna change the music real quick, which is always a good sign. No, not that.
The elephant is not an elephant anymore, it's a mammoth.
Meh. Oh, B did the bot himself.
Yeah, I
Moved to lock in. I was like, oh shit.
I got you. So Eeran and Boone. No,
You have to turn the loop off first.
well, I thought I'm getting still used to this thing. So Eeran and Boone.
Yeah,
So,
Meanwhile, in the woods,
we're in the woods.
so how
There is
long
a
do you think we have until we do something stupid?
Give it like 20 minutes.
as you say that, you are both staring down a creature where I will get you what they look like again, because I know I had it before. It's this big. It's a yeti for like all intents and purposes. This is a yeti.
Cool.
It has giant tusks, a very aggressive face, and it is sniffing about and kind of following that footprint trail you were following, looking for, something to eat.
Oh,
How big is this thing?
It is large in D&D classification, so
Okay.
very big,
Yeah.
and it has not noticed you yet, but it's really only a matter of time.
Uh-huh.
Do you think we could take him?
We could outrun it, maybe.
I don't know about the horses. And we can't just leave them.
No, I like the horses. I'm attached.
I know you are. That's why I'm saying we won't leave them.
Do you think we can sneak by it somehow? I'd like to keep following this trail.
You definitely could.
I could.
Yeah, you definitely could. Tell you what. I'm gonna lead it off. You go do the rest of the investigation.
That's stupid. I said 20 minutes. That doesn't mean you get to do something stupid right now.
Well, I'm going for a new record.
I mean, sure, man, be my guest.
Well, if you want to help, then be my guest, but But I can't sneak by. You can. You want to go follow it. The most I would do is just get us killed, so at the very least... Okay. Do you have an idea?
I mean, you could attempt to stealth, but I do get what you mean.
How quiet are you two being right now? I imagine, like, whispering to each other, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that's good to know.
Perception check. So I don't like...
Sure.
Just gonna keep an eye on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Natural 20.
Damn.
It heard you all. It knows something is there. It's just kind of trying to figure out what to do. It's doing that thing an animal does when they see another presence or sense another presence, but they aren't sure if it's fight or flight yet.
Boone, I don't think we have time to make a plan.
Great. I don't want to attack this thing, but I do want to get out of its way.
Yeah, let's try to outrun it. Let's go.
Okay.
All right. I have one more horrible question. Hey, Eeran.
Oh, yeah.
You don't. How visible is your holy symbol?
Not very. They don't wear it on them.
This is good news. So the thing lets out a low rumble. Here's the sounds of like running footsteps from the horses. And within a few moments, you are being chased down the mountain by a yeti.
Great.
Awesome. Amazing.
I am going to let this be a skill challenge. I'm gonna go just in the order I see. So unless you guys have anything in particular you want to do to try and evade this downhill roaring creature as it just starts trying to like barge its way to you.
Can I try casting a spell on it?
Absolutely.
I'd like to cast Bane on it. It needs
Sure.
to pass a charisma saving throw.
Yeah, okay. Holy shit, why is that? Okay, so it has like -1 to charisma.
Mm-hmm.
That still makes it a 16.
Damn.
Right! Right above it! Right above it!
Of course.
I was not prepared for that to be a good roll. You cast that spell, Eeran, and as you do, you sense a bit of anger from the creature as it deflects off this spell.
Go faster. Go faster.
We're gonna go faster. I said I was gonna stealth. I'm a stealth.
Mhm.
That's what I will do for my skill challenge.
Okay.
Ooh, 19.
Ooh, that's really good. Yeah, with a 19 to stealth. Yeah, there's the roll I was expecting. With a 19 to stealth, the creature is actually slowed down by your efforts to evade yourself and Eeran, as it seems to have genuinely lost you for a bit.
Okay, great.
And you two have a bit of a second to catch your breath, though it is continuing to lumber its way towards you.
Can I attempt to like loop back around?
Yeah, sure.
To listen, we're following the trail. We're not going to give up.
Yeah.
Do some zigging and zagging through the forest.
Yeah. Make I want to say survival.
I can do survival. Survival's not my best, but I can do survival.
If you have another one to argue.
Ooh, that's another 19.
Take.
Hey.
Anything you were planning to do to aid there, Eeran?
You know what? I have an idea. 60 feet away from us, I am going to cast Create Bonfire on a tree as a distraction.
Yeah, that's about right.
This just
yeah,
in, local
absolutely.
ecosystem devastated.
Yeah, no, that absolutely works. As a fire goes up on a tree, you're able to cover your and Boone's zigging and zagging through the forest as this creature immediately descends to the forest. Which means, since you both did very well with that, the creature lets out a very aggressive roar. And I'm going to give you both advantage on a dexterity saving throw to maintain your composure and dodge what it's trying to do to the tree.
You got it.
Advantage, you say?
Yep.
There goes my good luck. That was a 2 on the die.
Yikes.
Oh, no. 17.
That'll pass. You both only take 10 cold damage as you watch it like charge up and let out a bellow of frost, almost in the way that people have seen dragons release a fire breath. This thing has an exhale of just pure ice that it manages to put out the tree with.
It's
Boone,
intelligent.
Boone, you will take 10, and Eeran, because you passed, you will take 5.
Damn, that's cold. You doing okay?
I'm fine.
All right.
Will be anyway.
Cool.
Excellent. So you two are back alone in the woods, this narrow invasion having successfully happened.
I feel like that could have gone a lot worse.
Yeah, we did really well. Nice job.
Thank you. Let's have that not happen again.
Agreed.
I'll try to find the trail again and keep heading up to wherever these hunters are hiding.
Yeah. As you guys travel for a bit, I'm gonna kind of get to your destination now, having successfully, fared that off. You come to a part where the mountain pass lowers down, and you realize that the footprints manage to go from this sort of weird spot that isn't the usual way down the mountain into a direction that leads them much more closely to Dawn's Gate. They kind of went down at a certain angle that let them skip some of the path,
Like a shortcut.
Yeah. You putting that together, I will just tell you, you suspect the camp that you left was the last place they were. There now. You've caught them while they are at work.
Oh, they're in town. Okay.
They're back in Dawn's Gate.
Noted.
For what
boy.
business? Shrug.
I mean, I know you said you're not the stealthy type, but I think that's kind of what this
That's
calls
an
for, a
option
little
we
bit of
Yeah.
espionage.
That
I don't know what you
I
gotta
can
do in town, but
You both know that I will say this, you both know that if you go down to the town, even if you take the shortcut back, by the time you will have successfully figured out what they're up to and come back, you will probably be late to the party.
We'll be fashionably late.
yeah, I don't want to
I'm
go to
good
a stupid party anyway. This is more important.
Also, we won't be entirely screwed. I'll pull out the holy book that I had Boone swipe from the church. If they catch us with our pants down, then we'll have this as a bit of insurance.
I mean, sure, I'm not exactly entirely understanding your understanding, but, some sort of leverage, I guess.
Yeah. Alright. Before that, I'm gonna grant... For the next... I'm gonna activate my Channel Divinity, B. And it's specifically going to be Activate Insight, which is I'll gain advantage on Intelligence, Investigation, and Wisdom Insight checks for the next 10 minutes.
Absolutely.
And remember,
So-
we're not here to do anything, we're just here to look.
Exactly.
Great.
All right. I think that's where we will leave you to for now.
Fair enough.
Meaning, the last character of ours to catch up with
Is the person who just fucked up their headphones.
Oh no!
I can hear now.
Oh!
Yay! Liliah,
Hi.
some time has passed since we last left you in Lenore.
Lunar?
I said Lenore.
I heard Lunar. Like Nor.
Oh, maybe I messed up then. Oh yeah. My intent was to say Lenore. That is where some time has passed. What are what are you doing?
Depends if Lenore is letting Liliah follow her around like a lost puppy.
100%.
Then 100% that.
Oh, amazing.
Her little shadow, basically.
Yeah. I think you are being shown about the last of the monastery. Lenore takes you a little bit off to the side and just kind of takes you to the sort of a balcony looking down upon a courtyard. And she just kind of goes, and this is one of the viewing places for the Night of Flames.
I can tell why. It's such a beautiful spot up here.
It's very quiet, very peaceful. We'll have no one interrupt from here. Kind of with a little bit of a tease to her voice. You could basically get away with anything from up here, really.
Lenore!
I'm only saying.
I mean, I wouldn't mind.
And she leans on her.
She takes your hand.
I'm so happy.
I am too. I regretted leaving everyone in the house without a word. I don't often think back negatively, but I do wish I had taken the time or had the forethought to leave some kind of missive for you.
It would have been appreciated, but it doesn't matter now. The others at the house, they didn't understand it. The concern, the worry. Surely you would be back eventually. Surely something would happen, or they just left. I couldn't do either. I had to see you again.
I deeply value your devotion, Liliah.
It's yours. All of me is yours, of course.
She leans back on you. She doesn't really answer that. Well, interesting sort you've gotten yourself intertwined with in our time apart, Liliah. Your stories about them were very interesting.
Oh, goodness me, they are a colorful bunch, aren't they?
They are. I still want to thank them personally for returning you to me.
Well, that's what the party is for tonight, isn't it? They promised me they'd be on their best behavior. Not that they're not. Usually they're just eccentric.
They're adventurers. Renetheir has told me of his days being one in the past. They live unique lives when they're on the road, I think.
From the little bit I experienced, I can agree. It's a life I'm very much ready to put behind me now, though. Besides, this seems much more gratifying.
There's much to gain from it, yes. And I am hopeful that you will be a key part in our future endeavors.
Of course. Like I said, anything I can do, I'm going to do it. I'll be the most devoted member of this church. I mean, you know, I came from one myself, so I'm already a bit acquainted with the process.
It's true.
I'm talking too much.
No, it's all right. The sound of your voice is familiar. Not a lot of things have been since I left.
I'm glad to have brought at least a little bit of home with me. The good part, the loyal part.
Well, she kind of gestures to you. There is one thing I would like to speak to you about after the party. More of a business matter. I don't want to bog down the celebration with formalities on that nature.
Oh, of course. I'll be happy to. And I'm sure I'll still have plenty of energy, of course.
Excellent. Well, if you have the energy to spare now, there's one thing I'd be very appreciative of you helping me with.
Of course. What do you need?
I've, like I said, wanted to add a personal touch to the celebration and thank you to your friends. I don't want to be the reason that you never see them again, especially if they will be valuable aid to our cause. But the truth is, they will wander. They have goals, as you've told me, and it may be some time, even if not long, before you see them again.
Yes, of course.
How I wish I could just have you all here and never let you feel the pain of parting.
That would be... It's very selfish of me to say it, but that would be very nice. Not having to say goodbye.
They are hard things to say, Liliah.
What would you suggest?
Would you like to help me give a bit of a personal touch to the arrangement? If you tell me their favorite meals or favorite drinks and such. Things to add a touch of understanding.
Oh, of course. I think we can get to work on that right away. I'll let you know anything you need to do or add. Goodness me, it will be difficult to play to Boone's sensibilities. He is a man of the land, I think is the kindest way to put it.
Not a lifestyle I'm accustomed to, but undeniably a necessary one for our ecosystem.
Okay, so I know he would be a fan of, well, any hard liquor. I don't even know if he would have something like that in a place so holy.
Well, even the devout need a moment to... What's the phrase? Relax, unwind.
Yes, certainly.
I'm sure we could find something.
Eeran comes from a monastery herself, so... Well, I know she doesn't have the best memories of it, but I think we can paint this one in a much kinder light.
It's all right. People have preconceived notions coming into these sorts of things. I'm sure playing to the positive memories of the past will bring about a better association, yes?
Definitely.
She makes a bit of a face.
I think a lot of them could have a lot to learn about preconceived notions and the truth of the matter.
However do you mean?
I hate to say it. There was... You know that you and I have a very unique relationship. One that I'm happy with. I think that we understand love in a way that no one else does. I think they didn't understand it, a lot of them. I want them to. I'm so happy. I think they're finally starting to understand. It just... They almost didn't see me off here. We had a bit of a fight before at Dawn's Gate.
Oh, she offers her arm out to let you rest in it more.
She definitely settles in.
It resolved well enough. Florian stood up for me. He always has. He's very sweet.
Kind sorts like that are hard to come by.
Certainly. But like I said, I think they understand now. Seeing how amazing this place is. Maybe... Gosh. Do you think I could invite them to stay? Not now, of course, but maybe when they're done with their adventures. I can't think of a safer place in all of the Druskenwald.
I think that understanding anything takes time. I think your companions were only human in their misgivings. That's, a part of the process. I think you'd be more than welcome to offer them this life. And they have all the time of their travels to weigh that out. Maybe by the end they will come to the same understanding you've always had.
Then I'll float the idea at dinner. I'm sure they'll be happy to hear it. To know that once their problems are solved, they can come here to rest their heads forever.
I would very much agree. Now, she kind of stands up a little bit, anticipating you will follow.
Of course.
As lovely as this place is, I don't want to keep your friends waiting. So, how about we get started on preparations, or at least telling the staff what need prepared,
Oh,
and then we can see them all at dinner.
of course, of course. I will follow along forthwith.
She kind of hikes up her skirt a little, even though it's not nearly big enough to be at risk of dragging on the ground. It's more so just for the cute action of, look at me, I'm following.
And I will say, in time, you and Lenore have put that together. My question for you, Sleepy, a little out of character, is there any particular touches you think Liliah would be very adamant about?
She makes sure to include everyone's favorite thing that she's noticed. I can't think of them at this exact moment. But any foods she's noticed that they've gotten like consistently at breakfast or lunch or dinner, she makes sure to have it there. And she also focuses a lot on the little details. She makes sure you all have napkins that she folded herself, that you all have the right and proper silverware in the exact places. It's meticulous.
Lenore seems to admire the meticulousness from her position, and within time, preparations for the party are all set and ready. Which means...
You bastard.
Yeah. Florian and Hattie.
Uh-huh.
Hi, hi.
You okay?
We're fine.
We're totally fine. It's fine. It's great. It's totally fine.
Didn't bring
Nothing
the
like
same
the
place to-
creepy lady just really wanting to make sure we're having a good time.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
so
Oh boy,
excited
oh boy,
for
oh
this
boy.
dinner party.
So excited. What are you two wearing as the allotted time comes to pass?
Hattie has the one nice outfit, which she wore to the Justin Vault's dinner. So the kind of fish leafy skirt and the nice top and bodice, which does mean that again that means her marks are visible on her legs and everything.
Mm-hmm. For
Uh,
you, Florian.
He has, when I say a nice suit jacket, it's not actually that nice. It's like it was nice at one point. It's clearly seen some time. It's not new. But it's still like it was bought for some nicer occasion at one point. And he's tried to spiffy it up. Um, he has either a tie or, yeah, I think it's a tie or a bow tie, probably a tie. That is not like quite proper. It's a little askew, but he did his best. It is clear that this is like the third, fourth, fifth attempt. Um, and I actually don't remember because I know that this was a hot topic last time that we had session. Are we bringing Philip to the dinner party? Because if so, he needs to be in the suit.
I think Philip in the
Oh.
suit is a wonderful idea.
Then
Yes.
Philip is also in the suit, and he looks so spiffy.
And then I have prestidigitation, so like I can also help spiffy up Florian
Excellent.
a little bit. I think, I don't know, like this just for me, this is kind of a me thing. So Hattie's hair is typically in like a ponytail, but like she braids it. I don't know. I just was like, I saw an image of I saw one of those behind the scene images of the live action Tangled, and she had the braid with the flowers and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was like, I'm in braid mode. So she just braids her hair. She uses some, ooh. Oh, hold on. Give me 2 seconds.
While you do that,
I want to druid craft a flower. But,
of course.
Oh no, why am I doing AI? Go away, AI.
While you do that, Florian, you and Hattie are making your way. Is there anything in particular you're scouting for, since I know you are the one who's kind of been on most high alert?
Oh, yes, I am. It is very important to Florian that he shows up. He doesn't need to show up before the party starts. That's just rude, but he wants to get there as soon as fashionably okay. Um, it is important to him that he gets to look around at everyone who's here. And of course, he needs to make sure that he gets to see Liliah and Lenore because they've been so nice and such good hosts, and he needs to make sure that he can see them and say hello because they should be at the party early too, right?
Of course. So Florian, with that energy you are carrying with Hattie in tow, the first thing you two put together as you start making your way back to the Crimson Monastery, you don't see Boone or Eeran.
Oh, okay. Well, do you think they...
I don't know.
We'll ask around.
It's fine. They've gotten into. I mean, I know they were gonna go find a campsite. I don't know.
As long as we don't hear that they've been thrown in jail, if no one knows where they are, then they're late. They got drunk somewhere. Don't worry about that. That's the excuse that we use. And if people are acting weird, then we go find them immediately.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, and she's gonna use Druidcraft, and in his buttonhole, she's gonna put a pink carnation. I looked up flowers that mean friendship.
Oh,
Aw, cute.
And it's also related to like gratitude, so it's like, you know, we're
Aw.
so like, just to try and give good vibes for like, you know, Liliah, like she's our you know, just visual thing of like she's our friend and we're so grateful she's our friend.
yeah.
Cute.
And also because it will help spiffy up Florian a little more, and I know he wants to look nice and spiffy.
He tries so hard. He is just also squaffy.
He's so squaffy.
As
She'll even like do a one for I don't know how it's gonna work on Philip, but she's also gonna put one on Philip.
Meh.
Excellent.
On the bow tie.
It's probably
like on
going
the
to be
river
eaten
outfit.
by the end of the night, but you know what? The attempt is made.
Yeah.
So as we are going, we'll probably just nonchalantly ask if anyone has seen a cowboy in a...
No one really knows what you're talking about from most of the staff.
Awesome. I mean, it's not good because we don't know where they are, but also it's good because we're not being told, oh, those bitches, we took care of them.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Liliah, the party is ready, and you know that at any moment now your friends are going to be through the door. How are you feeling?
Nervous. She really wants to make a good impression. She really wants to, like, have everyone be like, look at how nice it is here. We're having such a good time. I'm having such a good time.
Yeah.
Did Liliah get a new outfit? I'll describe it when the homies arrive, if so.
You absolutely would have had time to prepare yourself.
Awesome. I had a very awful idea. A very great idea.
Oh, no.
And so with everything prepped and ready, Lenore kind of turns to you and sees you a little nervous, and she takes your hand again. Are you ready, Liliah?
Of course I am. I just really want everyone to have a good time.
I'm sure they will. She squeezes your hand.
Thank you. She kisses her.
Of course. She parts after a moment and just kind of smiles and goes, I will go seat myself so you can introduce them for the court. She giggles at her phrasing.
Of course, of course.
And she'll scuttle along forward to anticipate her friends at the door.
And on Hattie and Florian's side, you feel the door unlock as it slowly begins to open as one of the servants kind of pulls open the door expecting guests.
Oh, I guess, also, on, Brain, Philip's back, Pitch is kind of, like, riding.
Excellent.
A bird.
We can't leave the goat, and the bird wouldn't stay behind either, so we do have to bring the menagerie with us.
This
Of
is the
course.
plot of
But they are-
Kidnapping Adventures.
They are both. Hattie found a ribbon. She found a purple ribbon and has it like tied around Pitch's neck,
Excellent.
so he also looks dapper.
Good. So, the doors swing open, and Liliah, you see Florian, Hattie, Philip, Pitch, and that's it.
I'll start by describing her outfit very briefly. The best way to describe it is gothic fantasy nun.
Oh my god.
I see.
Very much not like an actual like nun outfit. Like her hair is sticking out. It is very like skin tight, giving her a very distinct silhouette. I'll probably draw this later because I have I'm forming a vision in my mind.
As you should.
One of those things that's both revealing and not at the same time. Again, everything a nun shouldn't be.
Hattie! Florian! Hattie, Florian!
Hi!
Hi. They went off to do something with the
We don't
horses.
know. Yeah,
They said they were taking care of the horses, and
We told
have
them to
no
be
way of getting a hold of them.
to assume they're gonna be late, but they should be here. They knew it was important to be here.
They're not...
Boone, you know how Boone got really, really attached to the horses as we traveled here? And Eeran didn't want them going off on his own. And
She
We're
pouts.
early anyway. They'll just be on time, maybe slightly late. It'll be fine.
I thought they would have grown a
Have
bit
you ever-
attached to me in our travels, but it's fine. I have to introduce you to everyone.
they know it's important, they're not going to miss it. They're just... Do you think Boone has ever been on time to anything in his life?
I told him how important this was to me. I told all of you how important this was. This is one of the last nights I get to spend with you all.
They'll be here. They won't miss it. I'm sure of it.
It's
They're
fine.
just-
Let's just go inside. We shouldn't have to make everyone else wait for them.
And we did dress up. And she's gonna like indicate Pitch and Philip. We couldn't leave them.
You brought
They were
the
very
animals?
anxious about coming as well. They
Oh,
got dressed
It's
up.
okay.
Gods.
Philip is my problem.
Pitch does a funky little dance for you.
Meh.
Yeah.
This is now very much
We haven't
my problem.
we haven't been able to separate Philip from Florian. He's even followed him into the bathroom.
It won't
Just
be a
stared
problem.
at
I'll
him.
make sure it's not.
So
Well, she doesn't
we're
need to know
worried
those
about
details.
causing more problems, so we thought they would be on their best behavior if they were around people they were familiar with.
Liliah is very clearly so frustrated she is holding back tears. And she takes a very deep breath and then smiles.
I don't want to keep everyone waiting. Come on.
Oh, yes, we look forward to meeting the people you've gotten to spend time with. Thank you.
And she kind of leads them in and just goes,
Now announcing my traveling companions, Hattie and Florian. The rest
Hattie will do a nice little curtsy.
to hopefully be arriving soon. Let me show you to your seats.
Hattie,
Absolutely.
full like, she's been in the setting. I do apologize for our other party members' tardiness. We tasked them with taking care of the cart and horses, and I guess they must have lost track of time. We greatly apologize. They know that this is an important meeting and important to Liliah. They will be here.
Hattie? You can say so much with so little. Have a seat, please.
Face it.
and she takes her place next to Lenore.
Oh boy. Oh boy. With that, I'm going to change the music real quick and jump to what is happening on with the other group.
Yippee!
Surely this is fine.
Also in the quiet moment, hi Raiders, thank you Raiders!
Hello. I guess we'll go back to this. Hattie and Florian are off over with the party, so Boone and Eeran, you two are left going down this mountain back to Dawn's Gate, the place you started this leg of the trip. Some time has passed, just, typical mountain descent, until you finally kind of make your way to the end of the trail and almost back directly on the outskirts of Town Square. The horses have made the ride faster, but the horses probably won't help you much on the way back up. In terms of picking up speed.
Makes sense. Alright, where do you think we should start looking?
Well, for starters, we should go. We'll need to find a place for the horses. We can't do. Need to stay low. But
Yes.
best place. Let's stay.
I will tether them in the woods outside of town, so we are not seen in town. I am concerned that these hunters might be after our new friend we made last night, or the other night.
That is a good point. Problem is that tavern was far off from Dawn's Gate. We can't go that far.
No.
Oh, come on. Come on. If I would think if you were on an assignment and you're looking for dissenters, where would you go first? Not to the mayor's office. No, not there. The local inn. Find the local inn. Quick as we can. They're gonna want to make sure, check papers. And not just check papers, check and make sure that people are behaving.
Right. Well, we can go get a drink then.
Let's not pre-game.
Speak for yourself. I'm gonna go get a drink.
You
Oh,
two
God.
enter town. So some good and bad news. The tavern you all stayed at the far end of town is the Inn and Tavern.
Oh,
If you want to go find that place, you will be resetting yourselves pretty hard. There is a smaller place that you can maybe eke out a drink closer by the edge. Kind of like a last stop kind of deal.
Sure, we can peek in there. I'm also...
I was also gonna say, could I perhaps just make an investigation check?
Yeah,
will-
to see where gatherings of people might be.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You can both make those rolls.
You got it.
And I think, would I still have advantage from my channel divinity?
Of course.
Okay, just wanted to double check. Thank you, B.
13.
13.
15.
13, 15. You both poke around the area and don't really see the people who you're necessarily looking for. However, as you do poke about the edge of town, there is a single person who seems a bit different from the others. She is a gruff woman with a scarred face, very formal looking attire for the people, different from monastery formal, but looks very much like a hunter. Short black hair, and a very prominent scowl as she seems to make her rounds leaving this area and it's like eyeing the mountain almost as if thinking about returning.
I think we found him.
Yeah. Just like, it's weird looking at it from the outside, huh?
I'm sure it is.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Come on, let's be quiet and see what she's up to.
After a few minutes, you realize that she's just waiting.
Waiting. Does it seem like she's waiting for like other hunters to join her, or just waiting and watching the crowd for something to happen?
Definitely watching the crowd.
Okay.
Guess we'll turn our attention to the crowd and also look.
Yeah.
She's not... You quickly realize she's not looking at anything in particular. She seems to be mostly keeping to herself. She's scanning for people, but doesn't really have a target.
Mm-hmm.
The daily goings-on of Dawn's Gate are rank and file. With the rolls you've got, I will tell you this. The second anyone notices she's there, you watch any slouched postures go upright, and half smiles turn into big wide grins and very, very forced. Good afternoon, Inquisitor Cromwell. Good afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
And she doesn't do anything. She doesn't change her expression to match. The occasional wave, the occasional tilt of the cap. She's just sitting there, and the whole world is bending to her.
Right.
Yep. That playbook. Definitely, people are definitely living in fear. That much is certain.
Very much so. I have an idea. Can I do like a perimeter check around the town and just see if there are anyone outside of her, outside of her range that she is looking at intensely?
Sure. Roll investigation.
I
was rolling good and now I'm not.
well, try again, Juno. I'm gonna give you help on that.
Oh, thank you so much, because that was a 7. Hey, it's better. It's an 8. Why do all my rogues add nothing to investigation? This sucks. This sucks for me.
A question for you. What do you think is keeping you from locking in?
I think he's aware of the time, and that they need to head back.
Makes sense. Your mind is clouded, but even with a roll that low, it becomes abundantly clear with time. She doesn't have a target.
Mm-hmm.
She's
just looking for anybody who's dropping the ball.
You feel an understanding of this, just with the time spent and the way you've seen other people interact. She's looking for someone to slip up to become her next target.
Got you. That makes sense.
She can just sit there all day. And that seems to be exactly what she's planning to do.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think we should just head back?
We might need to. I think the dinner party's starting soon. If it's not started already.
I'll check my watch.
The sun, even though it's eternal night, you know it is getting darker.
Yeah, we need to head back.
We should go.
But I'm afraid that I won't be. I'm afraid I won't be here if she does get her target.
No, I think that's not our problem to solve. At least not right now.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fine.
We still have one more day. Whatever this Night of Flames is tomorrow.
Fingers crossed that we won't be the targets. But, although, if we are, I think I could live with that.
Don't know if fire does the trick. Never died by fire, so.
It's not pleasant, I'll tell you that. Well, and the smell. Ugh.
Yeah, I imagine that's not very pleasant.
I nearly
Let's try to avoid
puked
that possibility.
Yeah, I nearly puked when we entered the courtyard.
Oh, I wrote such a fun thing. You are both leaving town.
Oh no.
And are you saying this like as you're leaving, or do you wait? This is actually very
this is important. I was imagining we were like getting to the horse, like leaving town.
Okay,
I don't think we properly left town.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. As you leave, you see like a random passerby, who kind of just hears your words on the wind, and you get the very fun experience of watching a random townsfolk hear you mention fire and smell, and she turns to you and smiles in a way that is very disconcerting and says, "Have a good evening, you two." Her eyes are begging you to shut up.
I will put my hand on my pistol. You also have a good night.
You do the same, ma'am.
And she walks away, keeping the fixed stare. This is a regular commoner, nothing like anything you saw that one woman wearing. But just the mention of that, she's glaring, like she's mentally glaring daggers at you, like, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Okay, let's leave.
Excellent. Meanwhile,
This food is excellent. Sorry, that didn't have to be in character. I just thought it was so
it's
fucking
really
funny.
good. It's really good. Meanwhile, you're all seated very properly at your assigned spots. The open seats for Eeran and Boone are noticeable, but Lenore seems to be keeping things very pleasant. She didn't seem to react much to them not being here at all. Just offers you to sit, and you notice that she kind of walks off to the side and kind of puts a hand on Lilia's shoulder to kind of ground her a little.
It definitely helps. Liliah has been watching the door, and then the empty seats, and then the door again, and she's very clearly hiding the fact that she's upset. The more so obvious to Lenore and the people who know her that she's so upset.
Mm-hmm.
The goat is contained beneath my feet to make sure that
Meh!
no trouble happens.
Meh!
Because I would feel
Meh!
terrible.
Meh!
I am slipping him food, both subtly and not so subtly, being like, "Hey kid, you gotta be quiet for a little bit, okay?"
Meh.
Pitch is probably moved to sitting on like the top of Hattie's like the back of the top of Hattie's chair.
They're just dancing. They're not causing a scene. Just dancing. Now, Florian and Hattie, I will tell you about your place settings. They are as elaborate as Liliah has mentioned. As you take your seats, Hattie, you notice that drinks have been poured preemptively to give you something to sip on the moment you sit. Some very nice wines to start. Hattie, it's quite noticeable on sight at first. Lenore has prepared a white wine for everyone, except you. Yours is very red. Florian, meanwhile, you take a seat, and you notice that there is a napkin, a little out of place, just kind of as if it's been, almost like it's been sitting there waiting, a little off kilter of this otherwise perfect scene.
If it looks like it's supposed to be mine, then yeah,
Very much does.
Then sure, that napkin is clearly for me to use, so I will pick it up and put it on my I'll unfold it, put it on my lap, yeah?
There is a drawing on the back of it, and it looks to be, even though there's no color on the drawing, it's just a bit of a sketch. Someone took the time to sketch a little gem on your napkin.
Oh. Oh, that's kind of cute.
Yeah. And Lenore sits and gestures for Liliah to do the same. Another careful hand on your shoulder, just in a quiet, like, they'll be here, don't worry.
You're right. I'll have faith.
As she
Of
sits,
course.
kind of sighing, letting herself relax.
So, it's so lovely to meet you two in a more in a more casual setting.
Yes, it's very nice. Glad that we can sit down and talk.
Of course. There's a moment, and there's a bit of a pause, and then just tell me about yourselves. What's brought you here so far besides running into Liliah?
just been traveling at this moment. Not just, I guess one may say it's that youthful urge to leave one's home and see what's out there.
Of course. and yourself, Florian?
Mine's not as casual. Yeah, mine's not very casual. I'm not from here, but my sister, my older sister Ruby, she came to the Dreskenwald a bit ago, and unfortunately, I lost correspondence with her. So, while I'm sure that she's doing fine, I figured that I should come check on her. I'm not typically the traveling adventurer type.
She nods in understanding. I see. Well, I hope you both find exactly what you're looking for. This is a wonderful place to unwind before you head back into the world for your continued journeys.
Yes, it's very lovely. I hadn't realized such a place was out here.
And you
Yeah,
two can stay as long as you want, of course, before you get back to your adventuring.
That's a lovely offer. Would be nice to have another place that we can stop by in addition to Wickermore. We've become, through circumstances I'm sure Liliah has shared with you, we've managed to make friends with Lord and Lady Dreskenwald.
Yes,
Oh,
they're
I see.
they're eagerly awaiting. They're eagerly awaiting to see. They're not familiar with the area either, so they are looking forward to our report when we return.
They've been away for a bit of time. I believe that's what they had said. If Lily has
Something
mentioned
like that.
The Ghostlight Express, which we had been traveling upon, suffered a accident, and it was so I may be misremembering everything in the hectic nature of, well, a train crash.
I mean, I've told Lenore
course.
everything.
I know, but I wanted to hear it from themselves, Liliah.
I just didn't want them to question what I've said. I mean, why wouldn't I tell you everything?
That's
Of
true.
course. That makes perfect
It makes
Liliah.
sense. Florian's starting to look at his napkin a little more like, oh, okay.
I'm very familiar with the tales of your heroics. I'm quite impressed by your kindness towards the people of Foxwillow.
Well, they were going through an incredibly hard time. I'm very glad we were able to help them, and though we couldn't return all of the missing people, we were able to help a fair number return.
She nods. Very commendable. There's a pause, and then, I think our first course is almost ready. She kind of stands up and then looks to Liliah. Liliah, dear, why don't you sit and talk with your companions while I will bring out the food and see what's taken Father Renetheir.
Oh, of course, if you think that would be wise. I'd be happy to assist. I'll entertain. I'll be a good host.
I trust you.
Can I do something, B?
What are you planning to do?
In the little shuffle while Lenore is getting up and talking to Liliah, assuming that, they'd be looking at each other while they're talking about this, Florian would like to cast Detect Magic.
What? Are you looking for anything in particular?
He's casting it on the two of them to see, because he's cast it on Liliah before and knows what he's going to see in a typical situation. He's trying to cast it on both of them specifically to see if Lenore looks any different, and if Liliah looks the same as what he's used to with the missing aspects.
Sleepy, do you think that Liliah looks the same?
Well, of course she does.
Lenore seems very full of magic.
Cool. I'm imagining he does it like a little, like, you know how you're like, oh, I'm gonna go scratch my nose, and then he does a little flourish. And that's... So it's not like it's hidden, but it's like, oh, if you're not paying attention to me, then you won't notice what I'm doing.
Excellent. Lenore just kind of turns to Lily and just goes, I have full confidence in your abilities as host.
Of course. I'll see you again soon, my love.
I will not be far. And she takes a few dramatic steps away before tending to her business, leaving the three of you, for the first time, relatively alone.
Where in the God's name is Boone and Eeran?
Genuinely do not know.
That is worse. I hope you realize how that makes it worse.
We
No,
told them
we're
that they
not.
had to be here, so they have
They
to.
promised they were going to be here.
If they got caught up, they will be late. I will be mad at them if they are not here. They should be here.
This is dreadful. This is going dreadfully.
I think everything else is going fine.
Yes, kind of. I just want you all to get along. She was so excited to meet you all.
I'm sure we expressed upon them the importance of them being here, both for general propriety, but also for especially your sake. We don't know what they got caught up doing, but, well, they haven't really broken any promises so far, so they're going to be hopefully they're only going to be fashionably late and not impolitely late.
The first course is about to be placed upon the table, Hattie. That is beyond fashionably late.
I know.
Then they have 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
And she stares at the door.
Liliah, I didn't get to mention. You look lovely.
Thank you. I do believe this will be more in line of how I'll be dressing in the future.
And I'm above out of character. Did you say what color it was?
Whatever the church colors are, so I'm assuming that's
White,
like
red.
black. Yep, red. Reds, blacks, whites, that sort of deal.
Yep.
Florian has elected to look at the door while that conversation's happening.
I see I'm not going to be the only one dressed in red from now on.
I hope I look well in it.
It does work with you.
You don't have anything to worry about.
I hope this doesn't come off poorly, because one of those things of, this is supposed to be a compliment, but I'm not sure if it's going to come off that way. It brings out your color.
Very sweet.
As as Florian stares at the door, we shift perspective. Boone and Eeran, you are riding your way back up to the top of the mountain. Time has passed.
How late are we? Presumably very.
Pretty very.
Okay. We should go.
Pretty very.
Pretty very.
You didn't really have a set time necessarily, but
I did not realize I was muted. I don't even have time to put on makeup. I'm gonna be... Oh, I'm so angry. What?
You are riding, and you are able to place the horses where you left them prior, and there's still a walk to the area of the monastery you were told to meet.
Listen, you can do makeup while you walk. It's fine.
Fine. Just... I'll toss my armor off some...
I'll
No, it's
hold
fine.
a mirror in front of you.
I got it. Just... You're gonna have to take my arm when we walk in.
Okay.
It's courtesy.
Sure, fine.
Do you do anything to your appearance?
I don't have another outfit. I have the one outfit we've discussed.
No, I'm aware. I more mean like, do you try to like slick your hair? Do anything?
No.
Okay, cool.
We just ran up a mountain through the
You are-
woods for like an hour.
Sweating.
You're both
sweating.
sweaty.
Rode up a mountain and down. Eeran, do you do anything? You cannot like.
Obviously, no dressing up, but she'll toss off her armor and like straighten out her garments.
This is
It'll
the
be
one
fine.
time I'm gonna be annoying about rules. What kind of armor do you wear?
Chain.
It's really funny.
How long does chain take to don and doff?
It's fine. We can spend 3 extra minutes. They're probably
It's
just.
fine. It's fine.
They're probably still getting the appetizers ready. It's fine.
I don't know about that, but thankfully, no one gets to eat until everyone has been served. It's fine. We've got time.
That's how that works. That's how fancy things work.
I
Yes.
want to imagine you two are like the equivalent of doing this outside the parking lot.
Like literally, we are. I
that's
literally almost said,
that's the
it's
visual,
fine, you can do
not
your
a
makeup in
visual.
the car, but cars don't exist. We're like
Yeah,
outside
yeah.
the table having this conversation.
Yeah. There are like people walking like out and going like giving you a bit of a side eye. There are people like you know you're late. You know it's like bad. And as you like make your way closer, having spent the
Okay.
minute or so to doff the armor, the door is wide open. It's like waiting for you.
It's fine. I will take your arm.
And we'll stroll in as if nothing had happened.
It's fine. We're fashionably late.
We are fashionably
That's what they
late.
say.
There's a servant who seems to have like completely kind of given up on the thought you would arrive. Is like reading a book when you two arrive. It's like and then just walks. Just like
Clarity and Eeran and Clarity and Boone.
okay, and the servant then just kind of peeks in and sees only the 3 of you, and then just goes, "No time, just go."
It's been
go
30
and we sit
seconds, Florian. It's been well past 30 seconds. Where have
We're
you
here.
two been?
Discord ate the end of that, but you know.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry. I'm really sorry. I really am.
Sorry, you knew how important this was to me. Do you have any idea how embarrassing this is? The first course is about to be served.
Well, we're here before the first course, and that's what matters.
Exactly.
You're gonna greet everyone and eat your damn soup.
That is not what matters. That is not what matters at all.
Liliah,
What?
we're here. We'll make up for it. Okay? You look lovely.
I do not want to be complimented right now. You can't just say, "Oh, I'll make up for it."
She has to take a deep breath and fan herself a little.
I'm not going to ruin my makeup. I am not going to ruin my makeup because of you.
I'll hold out a little baggie that has Eeran's makeup in it. if
She
needs
smacks
to
your
be
hand
adjusted.
away.
I would suggest you sit and look very proper.
I did look proper. I would have gotten on a dress. but
You
I
are
didn't
both
have the time.
sweaty messes.
Hold on. And Hattie is just gonna try and, to the best of her ability, quickly prestidigitation the 2 latecomers and try to at least make them look less sweaty and travel worn.
Liliah covers her face.
You can clean dirt. It's still dirt.
At least they'll
You're-
look somewhat presentable.
This is bona fide elm ash on my eyes. I put the time to do my makeup while I was rushing in here.
As you are having this moment, into the room walks casually Father Renetheir, who has no idea any of this has just transpired.
Yo, shut the fuck up.
Immediately Eeran will shut up and look nice.
Father
Hello,
Renetheir!
everyone.
Hello, Father
Hello.
Renetheir! How wonderful
Wow.
to see you!
Good evening.
Hi. Good evening. Oh, I'm so famished. I'm so excited. He takes a proper seat, a bit closer to Liliah. And the table seating is now clear. Lenore is at the head of the table. Liliah and Renetheir on the other sides, and then you all kind of filling in the spots on the way to the other end of the table.
This makes sense.
And he just kind of claps his hands a little delightfully and just goes, "Oh, I'm so excited to hear about all of your stories and how you've all ran into Liliah. Lenore's told me nothing but good things about her. This all sounds so interesting."
Yes, certainly.
Certainly is.
Where?
We'd be happy to regale you our tales.
And
Excellent, excellent.
did you happen to run into Lenore in the hallway? She was just out looking for you.
Oh yes, yes, she's on her way now with the chefs to provide the first course. I told her that she didn't need necessarily to be part of that presentation, but you know how she is. Wants to aid how she can.
Has to make an entrance.
Of course, of course.
A control freak.
Uh,
Lily's just like, what was that?
That was under her breath.
I didn't even hear what it
what's
was.
Don't worry about it.
I was gonna say, what's at Eeran and Boone's seat?
oh
Yeah.
yes,
What's our creepy
Uh,
thing?
you, Boone, have seen that Liliah seems to have prepared like your favorite, instead of a wine, your favorite like beer / ale at the front. But there is on your plate, snuck on, is a very shiny coin.
Interesting.
And Eeran, you notice on your seat is another one of the books, like the one you swiped.
What is the book?
It's the same exact religious text you yoinked earlier, just another copy.
They will just calmly put it off to the side while being respectful to it. Look nice, sit proper, and give a and just not say anything.
Renetheir just sits and smiles, clearly just like, oh, this is so nice. We don't really do formal dinners. We're so on the run all these days. Oh, this is such a nice change of pace, and with such interesting fellows, I'm delighted.
It's a wonderful celebration, a reuniting, and all of this to prepare for the Night of Flame as well. Lenore hasn't told me too much about what's going to happen, but I mean, fire is rather beautiful, and this place is beautiful, and everything we're doing here is beautiful. I'm so excited.
I think it will be very special. Florian takes a big sip of his drink.
I agree.
I'm sure it'll be a night to remember.
And you all kind of have a bit of a moment where Renetheir is only a little aware that he's in the middle of something. When entering in with a few chefs is Lenore, who gestures and goes, "Dinner is served, everyone. Please enjoy yourselves." It is a lovely roast and a bit of corn as a side.
Huh.
Funny.
Corn.
The corn. Fucking corn.
Damn it.
And then as she goes to her seat at the table, she turns and goes, "Boone, Eeran, it's a pleasure to see you both."
Likewise.
Happy to be here, Miss Lenore.
Of course. She elegantly takes her seat and turns to Liliah and just... It's so funny, Liliah, what you told me about the name business. I understand it, though. Busy lives.
Oh, yes. No point in keeping secrets from people we can trust, of course.
She looks at Eeran.
Of course.
Apologies of it. It was an old name that I was attached to at one point. I thought it would be more proper.
First I ever heard of that.
She mutters under her breath.
What was that, Liliah?
Nothing.
Lenore is taking a very polite sip while Renetheir is like grabbing at making his plate very a little less formal than Lenore might like, but very clearly this is a man who has not gotten to sit down for something this proper in a good bit.
For him.
Liliah grabs
He
a bread
doesn't-
roll to pick away at.
Please
And,
inhale the soup.
Like, weird question.
Yeah.
Hattie's very dark red wine.
Yep.
It's very dark red wine, right?
Yeah, it is. It is genuinely red wine. It is very much red wine. There's nothing in it. There's nothing weird about it. It's just red while the others are white.
People drink it because she's going to be a good guest. But she's not she's not the most thrilled about it.
Of course. Well, as I guess a quiet table is always a sign of a good meal, but I'd be happy to answer any questions you all have, considering such a big change is coming for you. Lily and I spoke prior, and, goodbyes are always very hard.
What are you going to be up to
Yes.
now that you're here?
Oh, more of the good work. There are many places like Foxwillow in the Druskenwald who are all suffering under dire conditions, and anyone who needs a bit of hope and light can always make their way here.
I'm going to start assisting in that as well. I'm very excited to take on this new role.
I think you will do marvelous at it, Liliah.
I'm sure the people of Foxville would love to see you again.
But that actually does bring me to something that Lenore and I discussed previously.
She kind of takes a breath.
I know you all have to go adventuring again, but I want you all to know that you have a home here. I even encourage it. When you finish your adventures or finding what you're looking for, I think you all should return here to the Crimson Monastery. We've all been so upset about parting, and you've all been rather caring and protective about leaving me here. This could be a happy medium, and you would be safe from the dangers of the Druskenwald, and Florian, you could even bring Ruby.
I imagine you and Ruby are going home, though, right?
Well, yes, yeah. I need to take her home. I would assume I mean, I would like to come back here to talk to say hi to people and talk. I haven't thought it that, he's like pulling at his collar. I hadn't thought it through. I mean, yes, we need to go home, but, we can say hi, and I would like you to meet her.
I think
We
that
can work something out.
I think that would be lovely. And I mean,
Of course.
some of the people at this table don't even have homes, so I thought this would be nice for all of you as an offering.
The offer's appreciated.
I really do.
I don't-
Agree.
No, you go.
Thank you, Boone. Thank you for the offer, Liliah, but I don't think I belong here.
I understand.
You have quite some time to sort things out. There is no reason to fall into absolutes immediately. I'm sure Liliah would agree that the offer will be open however long you'd like it to be.
Of course. I'd have no reason to... I think I have to go powder my nose, if you'd excuse me for a moment.
Of course.
She steps away from the table and heads out of the room.
We follow Liliah. What are you planning to do?
Cry.
Yeah.
Oh.
This night's going awful. She's having a bad time. Her friends are being rude. Her friends are being late. Everything's awkward. None of them want to see her again. She's having a bad time. She needs to go to the bathroom for a minute to cry it out.
Liliah, you leave the space, and no one... Renetheir and Lenore make no effort to follow.
I imagine the party all share looks and then decide, we can't do this, and we'll stay put.
We know why she's leaving, but we can't.
Mm-hmm.
I think everyone at that fucking table knows why she stepped away.
Oh yeah. There's just like, there's that awful silent moment before Lenore just goes, Liliah does bring up a good point, though. I imagine sitting around this fancy table and everything is a bit much, and once we've all eaten, this whole monastery is quite lovely. No need to be all cooped up in your seats. We can, after we finish our first course, while we wait for anything extra, we can, move about and talk and be very... as casual as you'd like to be.
Thank you so much.
Would be lovely.
She kind of keeps eating her meal and then just turns and goes, she does speak so very highly of you all, I'm deeply impressed.
I mean, we certainly think highly of her. She was very uncertain when we all met on the train, but she never wavered in her dedication to finding you, but always managed to take time to show kindness along the way.
She's a very lovely woman, and you are very lucky. Lady Lenore, I hope you don't know that.
I am perfectly aware. Renetheir at this moment just kind of goes, Lady Lenore, I think the night shift has begun. I should probably, and she kind of nods, be fast. Yes, of course. And he goes in the opposite direction of Liliah.
Pardon my intrusion, but night shift, what is...
Oh, the watch.
Oh.
For beast monsters in the mountains, of course. There's no shortage of those, and Renetheir likes giving them a bit of a night blessing before they go on their way. It's such dangerous work.
Right. Would one of those monsters happen to be covered in white fur and two large tusks?
Yes, the Alpine. Yeah.
That's incredibly specific, Florian says around, his mouth full of food and a hand covering his face, giving a giant look.
Yes, I think we caught a glimpse of one.
Yeah, I was just about to say, we caught a glimpse of one while we were climbing up the mountain. I was very concerned.
Oh yes, they are often dangerous to this place. They seem to nest near places of sanctity and such. They get quite furious at the sight of holy spaces, and so keeping them as far away from our little abode is important but dangerous work.
Can I just would be alright if I were to roll a deception check with that, just to cover our asses?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Can I give you advantage?
Please!
The advantage will make it a normal roll because in case you all forgot, last session you said you saw the bat hounds on the way up here.
We could have seen two things.
We could have
Sure.
seen two things.
Sure.
Y'all being sus as
Technically,
fuck.
we-
Take the disadvantage.
Technically, we didn't lie. We saw it on the way up the mountain.
Advantage
Yeah.
plus
We just
disadvantage
didn't
makes it a
specify
regular,
when.
Okay,
it's a
come
regular
on.
roll.
For the
Come on.
record, I've been picturing like Hattie and Florian sat closer to the head since they got their suitor, so I'm imagining Florian turned away from the others with his hand up, just like, really? With the biggest eyes? Like, what are you fucking doing?
It's okay. It's okay. We're okay. That is a 21.
21, fine. We're fine.
We're fine. We're totally
Because
fine.
she doesn't say anything.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So interesting. She just kind of tends to herself and then just, like I said, dangerous work, but there are those who have casts as travelers like yourselves or soldiers and such who want to lay down their arms from fighting other people and focus on protecting our community.
That's quite honorable.
relate.
And
How she nods.
it's lovely that Father Renetheir makes the time to give the blessing personally and in the midst of his dinner.
Mhm. As the first course kind of begins to wrap up, Lenore stands up and goes, I couldn't sit still for very long. It's in my nature. But feel free to help yourself to seconds, walk about. This whole space is ours tonight. And I'm sure Liliah will return in a moment if you wish to speak to her as well. I don't want to be looming over her shoulder as you make your goodbyes. That's a very personal affair, I completely understand.
Well, thank you for your hospitality.
Thank you so much.
And Lenore kind of stands and just turns. I'm going to be heading over this way if anyone would care to follow.
Florian doesn't immediately do so. He kind of like lets her think like, oh, no one's following, and then he's like, I am going to follow.
Oh boy.
You will see that
Lenore-
dog boy on a mission.
Lenore nods. It would be wonderful to converse with you, Florian. Right this way.
I'm gonna lean over to Boone and say, how long was that?
Like an hour.
It's a new record.
That is a new record.
Florian,
Yes.
Lenore's staying mostly quiet as you make your way, and she just sort of looks about and just. Liliah is a very wonderful person.
Yes.
I'm glad you got to know her in your time here, especially since being from outside of this place, it must have been a lot of adjustment.
Oh, yes. I would like to think I've been taking it in stride.
She certainly seemed to think so. Commended your kindness on many occasions.
Oh,
She said you were very
well,
nice.
that's good. I try to be a nice guy.
She doesn't say or do anything to that, just nods, like, of course. There are so many people who are too forward, maybe? Who don't. Civility is a hard thing to learn, and I think you are mastering it in your time.
Thank you. I'm not from any sort of high society like this, but I've been to a dinner party here and there, and I like to try to hold my own. She definitely scolds me for my manners, though, which is perfectly fine. Things are different here.
She nods. You seem almost fond of those times, despite using the word scolding.
Yes, I suppose nostalgia setting in.
Of course.
Um,
Of course.
would you forgive a poor adventuring boy who doesn't know how to, talk to fancy ladies for a moment?
You can be as candid as you'd like, Florian.
I'm very glad that you said so. And he is smiling like, oh, thank you. I'm so glad we're having this conversation, as he's talking this whole time. And he goes, yes, I was just wondering. Liliah mentioned something at one point while we were traveling, and I think that you are probably the only person who can answer that question for me. So I was just wondering, why doesn't she have a heart?
You can hear a pin drop for a moment. She smiles. Her composure doesn't fade, but Florian, the world seems colder in the moments after you ask that question. And
Yeah.
she just kind of looks. Did she say that she lost it or gave it?
She said that she gave it. Apologies, it's not something that I hear about where I'm from.
I understand. I'll be honest, Florian. I'm not entirely sure what to say to Lilia's devotion sometimes. The things she offers freely are unlike anything I've ever seen. And the most I can do is honor those gifts, and I can assure you that is what I have done.
I see. Forgive me for following up on that, but I also know that she has mentioned that she used to have wings, and she mentions that she misses flying sometimes, although she feels terrible about such a thing. And I do feel the need to ask for clarification that she said at one point that you asked her for these things. And yes, she gave them willingly, but you did ask. And again, it's just something so different from what I'm used to. I'm sure you understand. Oh, it's a hard thing to wrap my head around.
I understand perfectly well. I don't entirely know if this is the place to get into the semantics of what comes of those kinds of gifts. It is different here, as I've said, but while I asked, I would never have taken them had Liliah said no. And if Liliah wanted the feeling of flying again, she need only ask, of course.
I see.
Is there anything else on this matter you have questions about? I am happy to illuminate more of the world's differences.
Can you return them? If she
I
asks.
could, of course. Anything given can always be given back.
Does she know that?
Anything given can always be given back. It's a rule. I'd assume she knows. Are you questioning her ability to understand these things?
Well, no. No. I just don't know if she thinks to ask about that. But I don't know.
I'm sure I could bring it up to Liliah in the future.
Yes. Yes, I think I think you should, because it was very upsetting to hear that about the whole thing.
You care so much for her.
Yes, we got very close.
Of course. It's hard to imagine anyone wouldn't. She's wonderful, isn't she?
Yes, and that's why it makes me very upset to know that she's not. She tries to come off as that she's very happy all the time, and sometimes I don't know if I believe her about that. I'm doing my best.
I understand. I've never known Liliah to be a deceitful person. I've always taken her at her word. Her honesty is something I've always truly respected about her. I don't know what of your experience would make you think that she would be willing to deceive you on something as important as her happiness, especially if you are so close, but if it worries you, I will do my best to quell those worries.
I don't think she's trying to deceive me. I didn't say that. I just worry that sometimes she doesn't. Well, no, that's not.
Doesn't what?
It. I'm trying very hard for her sake to be very, very nice, but I come from a family of adventurers, and quite frankly, I mean no offense, or perhaps I mean a little bit when I say that I do not trust you.
She laughs a little. I understand, Florian. You would be wise not to trust a powerful person spoken of only in whispers and hushed confessions of love on the wind. But I thought you trusted Liliah.
I do.
Then you don't trust her choice in partner.
I didn't say that.
It's hard to take it any other direction.
No, I don't trust you and your relationship with her. I don't know if she knows that.
Knows what?
There's
something.
There's something going on here, and I'm trying very hard to be very nice and respectful of everything that you're doing here, because if it's all good and above board, then there's no problem. But I worry because I see things here that I would make me nervous and make me think that something bad is happening. And you being in charge of it does not paint you in a good light.
Renetheir's in charge. If
Yes.
something he does is not to your liking, I suppose it would be worthwhile to bring up to him. Especially if the Druskenwald will have people from other cultures, it'd be good to know what doesn't suit their social standards. But if I may give you some advice, Florian.
Yes.
You're making a lot of assumptions about Liliah, about what she can and cannot understand, and the urge to protect is a strong one. Are you sure you're seeing something or hoping for something? Some reason to shake her out of a dark dream and rescue her.
You're the one that. He kind of shakes his head. No, you're the one who took her heart.
Only because she gave it.
But when detect magic, she doesn't have a heart. Don't you think that that's messed up?
Don't you think it's messed up to cast a spell like that on your friend while they're sitting at the table, hoping and praying for a lovely evening. She smiles at you.
I'm just a very worried friend and guest.
I understand. I don't want to bring up your social faux pas to upset Liliah even more.
It's not necessary then.
I imagine if she heard any of this, it would be so much more on her plate than already is.
Well, yes, that's why I'm hoping that we can keep this between us, because I am trying very hard to not upset her before.
I have no intention of speaking ill of you, Florian.
Maybe I should go. Thank you for talking with me.
Of course. I understand your concerns. But I hope you understand that I have my own life to speak as much or as little of as I'd like. I am not just an extension of Liliah.
Of course, and she is not just an extension of you.
I would never want her to be.
He turns to start walking away. Actually, and then he turns back.
Mm-hmm.
Did it hurt?
I wouldn't know.
Does it hurt now?
She's never
Does it hurt her anything? There's no, bad side effects? It's just a thing?
As far as I'm aware.
He looks disappointed.
I suppose it's a question for Liliah, isn't it?
Well, concerning things sometimes will hurt. Strange magic hurts or makes people, it affects people, it messes with their head. I didn't want that to be the case. That's good that it doesn't have any bad side effects.
I don't see what the problem is.
It's fine.
Liliah, where are you? As you probably return from powdering your nose.
She's walking down the hall, kind of wiping the last of the melted makeup off her face, hoping that people won't notice when she sees Lenore and Florian talking, and I think her heart sinks a little.
Florian, I thank you for this wonderful conversation. I think we've learned a lot about each other, yes?
Mm-hmm. Yes, Yes, I've learned a lot.
Good. Liliah, I was just having a wonderful conversation with Florian. I am going to go get a drink. You two should, take a moment, I think. And she puts a hand on your shoulder, though, and just goes, "You're all right, yes?"
Yes, we can talk about it later. I'm sorry for running off like that. It was immature of me.
You take all the time you need.
Thank you, love.
She nods. And, she puts another hand on your shoulder. Slowly walks, keeping her hand on your shoulder until she can't anymore. And then turning so that Florian can see the little polite smile on her face, returns to the dinner table, leaving you two alone.
Your conversation went well?
I think so. He looks incredibly tense. it's clear that he is trying to immediately school himself, like, thoughts going a million miles an hour, and he's trying to just kind of reconcile and return to a normalcy. But he just kind of goes, yep. She was very helpful. I had a lot of questions, as you know I always do.
I know when you're lying, Florian. At least you're not putting on a stupid voice like Eeran is. This night's a mess. I just want it to be over.
I'm sorry.
I know you are. I know you care. And Hattie, I want a word with the other two once this is done. One last little bout of yelling at them before I can just be done with them forever.
I did want this to go well.
Well, I guess we don't get what we want, do we?
No.
Florian? Is it so
Yes.
hard to accept that I'm happy?
I don't want it to be. You deserve to be happy. And I should be happy with that.
You're not. None of you are.
No.
She walks past him to the dinner table.
He doesn't go back for a bit.
I think in that moment, returning to see that Liliah has gone, seems Lenore kind of did the rounds and was coming back for Liliah and just, oh, she must have already headed back.
He rolls his eyes.
Is something the matter?
Nope. I'll be there in a moment.
Well, alright. She kind of starts to head back and then just, you know, it's so nice to hear her say such kind things after so long. I missed hearing her voice, especially her saying love. Comes so rarely to anyone. Leaves.
Yeah, he stands there, not moving for a little bit. I think at some point he has a moment to himself where he can't do anything big. He's at a public space. But he does the little, like, when you want to punch something, so you... Oh, no, wait, better. As he's returning, he's put a super fake smile on. Not a big one, just a, yes, I'm having a good time kind of smile, but he's clasped his hands behind his back, and if you look, his nails are a little bit longer than usual.
Puppy.
His teeth a little bit sharper when he smiles. That sucked.
Excellent. Does anyone else want to talk to Liliah or Lenore?
I know Liliah wants to talk to Eeran and Boone.
Yeah, I was gonna say-
We could
They don't
do
get a
that.
choice.
While in that brief bit that Lenore and Florian were talking, and that time where Florian was alone, what, Hattie, you're at the table with the other two as Liliah returns. What happens?
Eeran?
Honestly,
No, oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, Hattie, she's been like kind of like she is aware that Florian and Lenore is talking. She is internally just oh god. Just she knows Florian is trying to be protective, but she's like, this is not the time or the place. and then she is also
I'm sure
been,
it's fine.
like, very quiet, like, under her, like, those, like, low hissing whispers, like, pretty much going at the other two, like, what the heck were you guys doing?
Yeah. And it's like,
we
as
needed to have this work.
And I think it's as you begin that you hear Liliah enter the room. And Liliah, is there anything in particular you're leading with?
Eeran, Boone, word.
And then we look at each other.
Eeran will
By
just
all
quietly
means.
get up and fold their napkin and set it down, excusing themselves from the table.
She rolls her eyes.
I am
I'll follow.
utterly disgusted and hurt by you both. You knew how important this was to me, not just to make a good impression. This is one of the last nights that we're going to get to spend together before, from what our previous conversation has enlightened me upon, until we never see each other again. And
You're gonna spend it yelling at us both.
you were late! Clearly I wasn't important enough for you two to be on time.
This
I
is
think
important.
this took longer than expected.
What
I,
took longer?
Eeran
What
will
was more important?
Eeran will look around, make sure they aren't being listened to. B.
I'm going to assume you're good then.
Yeah.
Unassuming.
Okay, just one.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no. I was...
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, you're fine, is what I was...
Okay. Sorry, I was worried your connection might be getting spotty. Anyway, might I remind you, Liliah, we still have something going on around here. This place stinks to high heaven, and we still need to get to the bottom of it.
I get it. I get it. I get it.
Oh, you do?
The job's more important.
Liliah, no, I didn't mean that.
Yes, clearly it is what you meant. Don't lie to me.
I'm not lying to you.
No, because you were...
I have never lied to you.
I don't want to hear it. I actually don't want to hear it. I'm sorry. I'm so frustrated. I'm so frustrated with all of this, with both of you, with everyone. I thought maybe that once we were all together, maybe once you all saw how nice and kind and generous he was being, you would realize that I'm happy and that I'm safe here and that this is where I belong.
Liliah, do you know what they're doing in the courtyard right now down at Dawn's Gate?
No, why would I know?
This is not some happy place that you think it is. This place is dark. There are people waiting, chomping at the bit for someone to mess up, and so that they can tie them to a pole out in the courtyard and burn them. I know that's a lot coming from me, especially because of my tales from my own homeland and how I've done the exact same thing, but at least we had the business to do it outright and not put on some facade.
No, I see what this is. I know what this is. You're looking for excuses to be upset, just like Florian. You've been poking your nose around, looking for something to be mad at, looking for something to hate. I literally just talked to him about this, about how you all just can't accept that I'm happy. Why? Because you want me to follow you around? You want me to just continue to put myself in danger for no reason?
I want...
What do you want?
Did
Fine.
Krysta cut out, or was that
No,
done?
no, that was on purpose.
Okay. Was not sure.
You want to
Fine.
do?
If you're done, if this is done, you're done. Fine. Come tomorrow, I'll leave. If I have to.
I wasn't going to kick you out. But it's pretty clear
I'm
you all
kicking
don't
myself
want.
out.
Fine.
Fine.
And I rescind my invitation to you. Not that you would have taken
Good.
it anyway.
No, you're right. I wouldn't have. But for what it's worth, because I don't want this to be entirely sour.
Oh, you're
Sorry
gonna
for
try
the
to make me.
times No! I'm apologizing for my behavior. From today and the times that I've insulted you when I got angry. I know it's not much, but I wanted to offer something. I wanted to be better than I was.
Your apology doesn't mean anything while you're salting the ground as you leave. You don't have to return to the dinner if you don't want to. Clarity. With your high-pitched voice. Can't even be honest as you're making a mess of things.
She looks at Boone.
I would say I expected better from you, cowboy, but even in your moments of being kind and sweet, you always found a way to just drag it back down again.
I'm not sure what exactly you expect me to say. I feel like no matter what, I'm stepping on eggshells and you're gonna blow up at me no matter what I say. So I'm just gonna say I'm sorry.
I don't know, maybe I thought you could surprise me. Either of you. Any of you.
The choice is yours to make, Liliah. If you truly believe that you are happy here, then I will not stop you.
I am.
Then I wish you luck on your journey.
Yeah,
And I do hope we can meet again.
I wish I could believe you.
I'm a wanderer. I'm sure I'll find my way back to these parts. And we can catch up just like old times, Tell you tales of the lands beyond this keep, huh?
That's not fair, Boone. I wanted to be mad. I got to be mad at Eeran, and you said you didn't know what to say, and now... You're all awful people.
I know. We really are.
She makes her way back to the dining room, wiping her face again.
When you do, Hattie is there. Is there anything in particular you two would want to talk about?
Hattie has just been kind of sitting there, like, not really sure how to handle everything that has been going on. I think she's just kind of resorted to feeding the animals.
Yeah.
Like, you know, putting a small little plate together of greenery and corn for Philip, feeding little pieces to Pitch as everything is crashing and burning around her.
Hello, Hattie.
I'm sorry it didn't turn out.
I can't even say it's fine.
She sits at the table, slumping.
fine. Lenore's not here. I can be a bit of a wreck for a minute.
I think that you deserve that opportunity.
So what wild tale are you going to spin to me to tell me about how this is an awful decision and I should never be happy?
No, I want you to be happy. I genuinely do. Like, I don't think that came off the way I meant, but I'm sure with everything, it's no one saying that's going to feel true to you.
No. Doesn't.
And I do want you to be happy. And I just I know how it feels to be told to smile all the time and always be on your best behavior, and I was projecting onto your situation.
I like this way of life, you know. Where I know what I'm supposed to do, who I'm supposed to be. I like the perfection of it all. I like the practiced movements. And I know it seems strange. But it makes me happy.
Strange, but different. And like I said, my concerns with Lenore was that things we were hearing about. And she's gonna like lower her because she knows how bad, like taboo, blood magic. I was worried that there was something. I've listened to the rumors and let them get the better. I heard of the monastery before, and with the fears that we were getting, I couldn't imagine any of the people we had talked to back in Wickamore would have reason to lie to us.
Even if
when
she
asking
did,
for assistance.
Hattie, you use blood magic. You're a good person.
She absolutely, freezes.
Can't she be as well?
How did you know?
I thought you had said that to the party. I might have fucked up.
I don't know. I don't think.
I thought you did.
She's very close to it. She only knows
Didn't you mention it to Liliah specifically while we were going up the mountain? I thought
Yeah,
Liliah was the
you
only
got mad at me about it.
It was. I'm sorry. I forgot. That's on me. That is a Becca forgot.
Sorry, I was like 99% sure I knew that.
No, that was a Becca forgot moment. That was 100% Becca forgot.
Okay.
No, you were perfectly fine. No, it's okay. Half the stuff that's been happening tonight, it's been, oh yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, we also haven't played in a month. It's fine. Back into the scene. Back into the scene.
Yeah, sorry. No, she still freezes a little, hearing that, said out loud, though. Because she's not... It's still the freeze for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
It's because I'm not powerful yet. That I'm good. And I try to be good. And... it hasn't historically worked out for people for that.
People are full of surprises. I think you're good, Hattie. I don't think anything can take that goodness from you.
I really, really hope so, Liliah. But I've grown up being told that eventually I'm going to be a monster.
You all told me I was going to be unhappy here. I guess people are wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. And
You know, Hattie,
Guess you're right.
what could be so bad about blood magic? Blood is something we all have.
I mean, I guess it's personal. We all have it, but I mean, it's our life force. It's what keeps us going. And the idea of using that for magic, I've only used gentle things, but I have the ability to do really awful things with blood, and I can harm with it. And I try not to, I've been always told that that's bad, and that everything, even trying to use it for healing, is still not even proper healing.
I see it like a cow. I know that sounds like an odd comparison, but we get a lot from a cow.
Comparison.
We get dairy, you can get companionship. A bull could be used for protection. They're rather territorial, especially to the females around it. But we slaughter them. We eat them. We harm them. They harm us. It's difficult to put into words, but I hope the meaning is coming across. It's not so black and white.
I think I can follow. Yes. Like I said, I think I let my own fears cloud my judgment.
Yeah. Liliah stands up. It's been good talking to you, Hattie.
Yes, about your offer. I do have a home. I guess if I'm not ready to go back there, knowing that you are offering a place is welcoming. But I am going to go and continue to help Florian find Ruby, and maybe help Boone figure out what happened to him along the way, and help Eeran find their place, and maybe some solace. But I have no intention of never coming back to see you.
She just sighs. It's been good knowing you, Hattie. I know that whatever kind of woman you grow up to be, it's going to be a good one. I'll see you tomorrow.
I have to say the same to you, and I hope when we see you next, well, I'm not the most faithful, but I'm looking forward to seeing how you've grown here.
Of course. And she turns around to try and find Lenore.
Wait, one more second, one more question, please.
Yes?
As you've talked with Lenore, did she say anything about, about Philip or Pitch?
I'll have to see.
Okay. We are more than happy to continue taking care of them, but they do care about you too.
She just exhales. Goodbye,
Also,
Hattie.
I will see you tomorrow. Do you know what level of decorum is for tomorrow's event?
She snickers. And smiles. I don't think it matters. None of you have even attempted to... No, it's fine. Goodbye, Hattie. I would like to end this on a positive note. No more questions.
Certainly. You and Lenore are lovely hosts. Oh, and Father Renetheir. Couldn't forget him.
She just walks away. Finds Lenore.
Yep.
My love,
Hmm.
I feel far too ill to continue with the party. I would like to conduct our business with Renetheir and then retire, if that's all right with you.
Of course. Let's give them a moment, and then we'll usher them out after a moment. Yes.
I don't think that'll be a concern.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be. And she will wrap you in her arms and walk off with you. We can save the business to the morning.
I don't want to delay. I made you a promise. It'll be good. I
yes,
think it'll be good. A distraction.
Well, I'll be brief then. I was speaking with Renetheir, and I think, especially in matters regarding this place and duties therein, your willingness is on a level that even I could never have foreseen. If you are willing, I would ask that you take his word as my own.
I mean, of course, if that's what you want.
It would be the best for all parties involved.
Yes, of course. I'll do whatever he says. Just as I would with you.
Thank you, Liliah. Let's go speak to him and finish the details then.
Yes, let's speak to him.
All right. And she guides you out, leaving you all, the rest of the party, alone in this room without Liliah.
Well, that night could have gone better.
Shut up, Boone.
Florian stabs his fork into his food way more aggressively than needed to be.
I was gonna say, we might not be the unfortunate ones who are getting kidnapped tonight, but I think after this conversation, we might end up being the ones kidnapped and put to flame. Who knows?
I hope they kidnap me and put me to flame.
Don't say that.
No.
Shit!
Was it really that
It's not-
bad?
It's not clear if he knows what he said or not. He is glaring at the wall, just stabbing his food, staring at the table, staring at the wall, eating. And he's, like, it takes him a second.
I look and I squint at her. She's looking
I
at
think the
wall.
whole party is looking at him.
I'm looking at the wall. Is there a thing there? Do I need to punch a man?
No, there's nothing there. It's just a point in the
Okay.
wall. Florian just goes, I asked Lenore about Lilia's heart.
I see.
I
You
shouted
really
at
just-
Liliah.
I think I might have had the most civil conversation with her, but, well,
No,
it still wasn't great.
I just said that she can do whatever the hell she wants, and she started crying, so, you know.
I think Boone won.
Wow.
I think we're bad people.
Oh, I confirmed that during our conversation, yes.
He eats more food.
Oh, Florian. I could have told you that.
Yeah, but like, we were in the right though, because he is, by the way, not like trying to be quiet. He's not aware of that as a thing. But we know that something is happening here. And yet, we're not.
Florian.
But she's happy, but we're not happy. But it doesn't matter, right?
It doesn't. And I think that's the part that sucks. You can't help someone who doesn't want to be helped.
But she doesn't know that she has to. Fuck!
Well, it's possible. That's...
Guys. I think I want to plan something stupid.
So much for your 48 hours, Florian. Though I will say, your actions probably also broke that 48 hours.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there was a big old yeti in the woods that chased us down the mountain. They're kidnapping people in Dawn's Gate. We already kind of knew that, but...
Yeah.
We found a pole in the courtyard. They're burning people.
Mm-hmm.
Again, he's at like regular volume. He's just he doesn't give a shit. He's like they're burning people alive.
I could have told you that, Florian.
Well, we found the pole in the courtyard and we had the fire pit. And like, yeah, it's obvious, but like we found the evidence.
Right.
Okay, but Florian, they see this as a religion. They're probably okay with it, or they're too afraid to do anything else.
Yeah, but does Lily know that they're doing that?
I guess she'll get a rude awakening when
she will see it tomorrow. Is it tomorrow?
She's not
I don't actually remember.
Because we suck.
Yes.
Okay. I was like, I think I lost track of time.
I think the time's like wobbly, but it is tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow.
Okay.
Hell, we could be the ones. Yeah.
I don't think we have yet.
Well, we did piss her off a lot, so like maybe, who knows?
Okay, but here's the thing. Regardless of that relationship, regardless of whatever is going on, I do not think it would behoove Lenore to maintain Liliah's love if we were the ones on the stake.
Yes. I think there's at least 3 different problems going on. There's the Liliah problem, the Lenore problem, and then the this place problem. They're all different.
You think if we were to get burned at the stake, it might solve 2 of them?
Solve 2, but it will
consider
communal die, so...
We are not
fireproof
putting
yet.
ourselves in the fire.
Fine, it's not the
I don't know
first
if I've ever
choice.
died by fire. Who knows? I could be fine.
If we must test it, it is Boone who's going on the fire, but...
I will volunteer to be burned at the stake, ensuring that you all live.
We appreciate your sacrifice.
Of course.
It's fine. We wouldn't let you die anyway, but if you had to die, we wouldn't let you
If
die.
one of us had to die, I've already got a second chance. It's fine.
No one is going to be dying!
There's a moment as you say that where a few of the servants just kind of go, we have been requested to let you know that Lady Lenore and Lady Liliah have taken a bit of a retirement, as Liliah has seemed to have gotten unfortunately ill.
Oh, goodness. Well, for what it's worth, please let them both know that we are greatly appreciative of their hosting of us. And that we hope that Miss Liliah feels better.
Of course.
And we will see our, we will gather our things in this time and depart. Thank you for all of your assistance, and the food was excellent.
Thank you.
Apologies for, well, complications.
Sorry, we were late.
They just nod. It's clear that the servant is like, I'm not saying shit.
I'm sure we look great.
Understands how servants are.
Perhaps he walked in on none of us are going to die, which is like a...
Can I just get an insight check vibe on this guy?
Oh, yeah.
Alright. What's my insight? Ooh, 19.
He doesn't know who's crazier at the moment.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
God.
When
Can
we
we do
depart,
something stupid?
I was gonna do something stupid anyway. I don't need chat's
I-
approval.
both.
Yeah,
Right.
we were already gonna do something stupid, I think.
Amazing.
I don't know what you were gonna do, Florian. When you left, feel free to interject if this is something that will happen beforehand. Florian was planning on leaving the party and then going back to the fire pit to see, to be like, okay, so
was
now
thinking
that I
about
know
that
that
with
everything
the corpses.
sucks.
I was thinking about
Oh,
that,
wow.
but then also, I mean, if people are getting kidnapped, we could do a kidnapping. This guy is right here.
This random servant.
This random guy might be able to show us things about this castle.
He also might not know anything.
He also might not know anything.
That's a Boone decision.
Boone, are you implying that we're gonna kidnap Liliah?
No.
Oh.
Well, no. I mean, we
Well-
could, but, no, we shouldn't do
No.
this.
No.
Gentlemen,
What?
we are going to thank the nice servants,
Yes,
For
thank
their
you so
work.
much for your time. Let's go
and
outside
we are
here.
going to leave.
Leaving.
Go-
Come on, Philip. Come on, Pitch. And she's
I
going
pick
to
up
The
We go root around for some corpses.
and
goat's
she's
been
going to
headbutting the
make sure
door.
she's the last to leave.
Yeah, that's fair.
Thank you, Hattie.
You all leave. You
May I
walk
do-
out the door. Hmm?
Sorry, I was gonna do one more thing.
Please.
Uh,
Alright.
Eeran was just gonna notice Florian's bad mood and give a awkward pat on the shoulder and an awkward side hug.
He accepts it. I don't think he returns it. He kind of gives the, grimace of, I acknowledge you're trying to make me feel better. But that's all you kind of get.
No, that's fair. Anyway, sorry about that, B. Please continue.
Is Boone gonna try anything crazy?
I'm just gonna go root around for some corpses. That's more normal than kidnapping.
Things that you can say on the Crooked Moon.
Listen, there's just a pile of wood over there. I'm looking for any tokens that might be related to the guy that we're looking for that went missing, or anyone else for that matter, or
So-
where these corpses go once they're done being burned.
This makes sense. I'm following. Florian, you're also heading over there, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
He's more looking to see if anyone's setting up things, because if they are, he's gonna be like, oh, I will observe and not let anyone know that I am observing. Or perhaps I will cause problems, but I need to see if anyone's doing anything.
Yep. Hattie, Eeran, are you following?
I guess.
I
Can't leave these two dumb idiots alone and
I think we're
I mean-
very trustworthy.
We're so trustworthy, Hattie.
Aaron's gonna be looking at the courtyard, looking for every single exit imaginable.
Okay, so this is a party thing. Excellent, excellent. We only have like 2 minutes left, but I gotta change the music.
Oh gosh.
So
I love when we
You
make
guys
bad
are
decisions.
totally about to get burned at the stake.
It's
We're
fine.
good.
We'll snap out of it, I think.
That'll save us time.
Hattie is like
Yeah, they don't have proof that this
so
is
positionally, Hattie is staying by like her plan is to stay by a gate of some sort, some entry exit point,
Mm-hmm.
with the intent of just watching these 3 and keeping them in her eyesight, because she's not like actively going in with them, but she's staying like I hope this is making sense, because she's like, I just need to make sure these dumbos, who are very, very valid and right in their investigative desires, but are all hopped up on emotional stuff, don't like. Well, yeah, love Boone, big question mark there. But the other 2, make sure they don't decide to, start like hipping over things and making problems.
Yep. Okay, so the 4 of you make your way in, and you do see 2 people. You see Father Renetheir, and you see Inquisitor Cromwell from before. The thing about Renetheir, however, is that he looks a little different. Standing with Cromwell in this courtyard, this is the man you see.
Ah,
No.
He is stinky.
I see. It's really unfortunate that we have 2 minutes.
Oh,
That
It-
sucks.
this is a wonderful stinger. The 2 of them are talking as Cromwell is adjusting the pyre. And he doesn't have the hat, but the rest of him is what you see. As you see 2 figures, I assume you have the common sense to hide.
We stop.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's fine.
We're stupid, but we're not that stupid.
We'll get
Okay.
there.
As you do, you hear the 2 speak. And she just goes, "So how'd the dinner party go, Father?" It was alright. The food was excellent. Lenore was a wonderful host as always. He kind of the way that you, Boone, would always have a hand on your hilt, he seems to be doing much the same, but to something much larger, a sword at his side. Nothing much today. That's alright. Suppose it'll be easier if it's a smaller crowd. Of course. Everything ready for tomorrow? As they'll have to be. The 2 just kind of take a moment looking at this courtyard in the dark. How do you think the newcomers will take it all? I don't entirely think that matters. Cromwell shrugs. Fair enough. We'll do what we can. We'll be always being gracious hosts. You're on night watch tonight. I know. Good. If you excuse me, the Duchess has informed me that I have business with her and Liliah. And as he says the word Duchess, his sword seems to glow in the moonlight. Then turns to Cromwell and goes, "Good night," and starts walking in the other direction, leaving you all with this woman in the dark. And I think that is the perfect spot to leave us.
B.
He's still hot.
I'm gonna get you. Get you.
He's still hot.
Yeah.
Still hot.
Obviously. It's a vampire man. Of course, how can he not be hot?
Of course he is.
Oh, this is so wonderful. You've all thrown
Well, I
me
thought
some
he was gonna be
curveballs, but-
gross and questy. Also, he's hotter than Strahd.
He's
Oh,
hot.
easily.
Yeah,
Yeah.
easily.
You all threw me some curveballs tonight, but I hope you all enjoy how this played out. I had such a good time running the God's worst party.
This sucked. Good job, everyone. This was hell.
I don't want to wait 2 weeks. We're
I don't
Moon
want to
now.
wait 2 weeks.
We have to.
Let's play Moon tomorrow.
Yeah, totally.
I mean,
I don't have school yet, so I certainly can stay up.
Moon tomorrow. Moon tomorrow.
Moon tomorrow.
So for real, would
Yeah.
like to give people the schedule check.
I actually don't know most of it. Monday. Jason, do not talk about my Instagram likes. I will actually block you. Monday is Silksong. I don't know what's going on Wednesday. I don't know what's going on Thursday. One of those, hopefully, will be Super Lesbian Animal RPG. But the thing that matters is Saturday, where we're finally gonna get to play Xenoblade again.
Oh yeah.
I'm so excited. That is the only reason I'd be willing to wait for Moon is for Xenoblade.
I want more
Holy
Moon,
shit.
but also I need to figure out what the fuck is going on in Xenoblade.
Real.
Oh my god, Moon Wednesday.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm dreadfully impatient.
You're okay. I'm so excited to see what happens next. But yes, until we meet again, don't forget to drink water and take care of yourself because you're worth it. Good night.
Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.